All right, they took my video down. So that means that now I got to do it over again. And I have to make sure that at least the visual is not there because it's from MSNBC. And I'm not going to sit there and try to make sure that the logo or Joe's likeness or Mika's likeness is or Willie Geist's likeness is not in the video. Your likeness is going to be in this fucking video. It's going to be. Tired of you motherfuckers. You didn't take the other two down. So since I have the other two up, I'm going to do this one over.
The coronavirus.
Let's see what they did.
The coronavirus come here. We will not see terrorism come here. And isn't that refreshing when contrasted?
Oh, I got more to rewind. Now I got to do this shit all over again.
Verizon Fios on Demand.
Do a commercial.
With Verizon Fios.
All right, I'm going to do one commercial.
And more romance.
Works.
One commercial. Small businesses. They don't want
Fios
small
on Demand
businesses.
has the best family movies, the latest sci-fi, and more romance. Like this one.
Focus Features invites you to the most joyfully romantic movie of the season. It's deliciously wicked and absolutely stunning. Be charmed by the dazzling new vision of Jane Austen's beloved comedy, Emma.
Get the hottest new releases with Verizon Fios on Demand.
Okay, there's my commercial.
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when
A biased commercial. Okay.
Reportedly, Peter Navarro wrote back in January. When did you
I
see
hate
them?
it when they undo you. I hate it.
Memos sort of square with what you've all
I hate it.
memos that reportedly Peter Navarro wrote back in January. When did you see them, and how does these memos sort of square with what you've often said that nobody could have predicted this? It sounds like he was predicting.
I didn't see him, but I heard he wrote some memos talking about pandemic. I didn't see him. I didn't look for him either. But that was about the same time as I felt that we should do it. That was about the same time that I closed it down.
Be quiet. Be quiet. This is not for me, Ma. You're gonna be on YouTube. You want to be on YouTube? So do you want to be on YouTube? Okay. I can't pause the recording because I didn't press the right button. Biased. I balanced out the bias that was coming from this house already. I did already. She's biased. Ridiculously biased. Ridiculously biased. That's why she came over here to make sure that her voice got on the video. But she doesn't want her likeness on the video. So why did she come out here? Right.
So at the time,
That was about the same time as I felt that we should do it. That was about the same time that I closed it down.
so at the time though, when Peter Navarro did circulate those memos, you were still downplaying the threat of coronavirus in the U.S. You were saying things like, "I think it's a problem that's going to go away within a couple of days."
It will go away.
You said within a couple of days, the cases will be down to zero.
Well, the cases really didn't build up for a while. But you have to understand, I'm a cheerleader for this country. I don't want to create havoc and shock and everything else, but ultimately, when I was saying that, I'm also closing it down. I obviously was concerned about it because I closed down our country to China, which was heavily infected. I then closed it down to Europe.
Do you feel like someone among your staff or Peter Navarro himself should have told you about the memo earlier?
It was a recommendation. It was a feeling that he had. I think he told certain people in the staff, but it didn't matter. I didn't see it, but I did. I closed it down. I don't remember it even being discussed. We had a meeting where there were a lot of people. Most people felt they should not close it down, that we shouldn't close down to China, but I felt we had to do it. And that was almost the exact same time as the memo.
All right.
A couple things, Mika. A couple things. First of all, the president, when he says he closed it down, then he was feeling the same thing. No, he wasn't feeling the same exact thing. And by the way, I got to keep going back to this. When he said he closed it down, he didn't close it down from China. You know, 430,000 people got into the United States from China from the time of this outbreak. And even after he claims to have closed it down, he put so many exemptions on the travel ban from China that about 40,000 people got from China to the United States after he supposedly closed it down with his toothless ban. He should have shut it down. And then Europe, he talks about Europe. He goes, well, and then later on I did Europe. You know what? His own administration was begging him to shut down travel from Europe. His own administration, you can talk about, oh, well, this is what the WHO said, oh, this is what. No, people in his own administration were begging him, I think it was the HHS secretary, to shut down travel from Europe at the same time that he had this toothless ban that shut down part of travel from China. But he and Steve Mnuchin said, no, we're not going to shut down travel from Europe. We're not going to shut down travel from Italy. It might hurt the economy. And so we're not going to do that. It might panic the markets. So we had to wait another 2 or 3 weeks until there actually was a ban from Europe, a ban from Italy, a ban from some of the most infected countries on the planet. So he's lying about shutting it down. And Mika, as far as, we don't need a cheerleader. We don't need a cheerleader. We don't need like Ponzi, Potsy, or whoever the Happy Days cheerleader was. We don't need Potsy in the White House. We need a president of the White House that actually follows the advice of scientists, of doctors, of other people, Willie, who actually were warning the president starting on January the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, that a pandemic could be coming.
Coming up, the president of the American Medical Association is our guest when Dr. Patrice Harris joins the conversation ahead on Morning Joe.
Okay. So now I have to re-say everything I said. Oh, you know what I should have did? I played what right? So anyway, he's biased. Is basically what all of that means. What does that mean that he's biased? Well, hold on.
Behind those who are pushing it, but
quiet. Just because she's black doesn't mean she gets to interrupt my video. My God. See? Bias. This is not for you, everybody else that don't want this shit. This ain't for you, motherfuckers. This is for the motherfuckers that want this shit. What you want? It's Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday morning. I'm at home. So bias. Trump, the president of the United States, like most human beings, is biased. But he has a specific job though. So it's problematic when people are biased at work. It's problematic. And he's biased. Did you hear what Joe Scarborough said? He said he reminded the viewer, which was me. He reminded the viewer and the listener, which is anybody that's going to be listening to this, watching this video or listening to this video. He reminded us that Trump closed out the border to the rest of the world except for Europe. So now if you really think about it, it's possible that him doing that made the spread of the virus in the United States, caused it in the first place. If he wouldn't have done that, and he would have just left the markets in Europe, the borders from Europe closed, and left the rest of the planet Earth open for flights, probably the virus wouldn't have even came over here at all. That's pretty much what Joe Scarborough is saying. Now, why is Joe Scarborough saying that? The reason why Mr. Scarborough is saying that is because he, meaning Trump? Wait, what was I going to say? Is because, I think I'm talking about Mr. Donald Trump, is because he reported, no, not Donald Trump, Joe Scarborough, reported facts. Fact is that the virus, like common sense would tell you, spread from China to Europe, going the opposite direction probably of this rotation of the earth, and kept on going and was making it across the Atlantic Ocean. Or it might have been, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It came from the planes. It came from people traveling this way to America. And they didn't want to stop that business, and they should have. Now, all of the business that they did not stop, that they did not want to stop because they were biased, are the same people that are filing for unemployment right now, which is the reason why I cannot file for my unemployment. My unemployment doesn't have anything to do with the coronavirus. My unemployment has to do with an issue that I got on the block that I live on. Where I work on the same block that I live. I'm employed to work, or however you want to say it, on the same block that I live on. Number one. And I have an issue with my aunt, who is my boss. That's why I was thinking about filing for unemployment, and it happened to be around the same time as this whole pandemic, because truthfully, the pandemic or the virus broke out originally starting in mid-November, reportedly. That's the report that I heard, the fact. Mid-November. One whole entire year before the American election. Anyway, then of course it spread throughout China during the month of December. If it spread throughout America during the month of December, we didn't know because it was very mild or people was already dying. And that's the reason why so many people died of the flu in between January 2020 and now. Maybe that's the reason so many people were dying of the flu this year, because it seems like a lot. It seems like a lot. So, 10,000 people between January 1st, 2020 and February something 2020. 10,000 people already had died from the flu in the United States alone. Let's get back to my original video. So now I'm starting to see. I'm doing this alone. I have nobody's support. So if I make silly faces and it's not professional, it's not meant to be professional. That's not going to make me happy. It deserves this. My faces and everything. I had to do the video twice. It wasn't biased the first time, and it's really not biased this time, because this is all about the election. So let me keep on talking. Basically, what was I going to say? Mid-November. Isn't that something? A year before the presidential election. Yo. Yeah, man. That's how American politics is. They use other countries to make them look bad during the election. So who knows what this whole fucking thing is about? Who knows? Obama could have fixed this problem that we have with China. And Donald Trump could be jealous of Obama or a hater and wants to fuck it up. I don't know, because I didn't do that much research when Obama was president. I was kind of sick while he was president. I was sick as hell. I was sick as a dog. So, and I just don't want to do this anymore. So that's what this shit is about. It's about the fucking election. So, I got news from MSNBC. This is today. I got news last night from Fox News Channel, I believe it. Oh, Fox Business and CNN, right? So now, what else did I say in the original video? I don't remember. It's 9 o'clock. Stephanie Rule is actually on TV now. So let me hate on Stephanie right now and see what's out. What else is out there for me in TV, cable TV world as a result of hating on Stephanie Rule. Because that's what I want to do right now. I want to hate on Stephanie Rule. Oh, it's Donald Trump. I guess I'm not hating. It's balance, a male and a female. Only difference between the two of them when it comes to balance is that she ain't his age. Same, but Hillary Clinton was. Ha ha! That's no longer biased because she voted for Hillary Clinton. And I know that. I don't know it for a fact, but I damn sure know she voted for Hillary Clinton. I wonder if all of these journalists I wonder if they vote. Or if their job allows them to vote. Anyway, these networks. So, bias. Ooh, Fauci, look. They're not going to take this one off. Pause. This is what I get for being a hater. I get to listen to a live interview. It's probably not going to be saying much, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to put it on. If you missed it, you missed it. Period. You know why? Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this. If you missed it, you missed it. So I basically said everything in a different way, but it still has to do with the election. Suspend the biased American election and let this motherfucker stay in office. Okay? Suspend. The same way I was suspended when I was in junior high school and in high school. Suspend. Do you feel my bitterness? No. You know why you don't feel it? Because the bitterness ain't in my skin, the organs of my body no more. Suspend. Suspend. And I hope we get, because life is so boring over here, I hope they suspend the election. I do. I hope they do. It's needed. That's wonderful news. I would prefer that Trump stays there and keeps doing his bullshit. And they did it last time with Obama. They suspended the shit before the election because they didn't want to expose what their politics is all about. Everybody knows. I hope that they keep the shit the way Obama put it because I think he did a good job. Suspend the election. And apparently he stole money. But guess what? Donald Trump stole money too. And he destroyed the government because he's a hater. Suspend the election. Because you don't know the damage. People don't know the damage. Don't understand the damage. Come on, little piece of hair. I'm trying to cut you off. That Donald Trump has done. That Trump has done. People don't hear about the damage that he's done. The specific facts of the damage that he did. People can't hear. People don't hear. They don't hear it every day. They don't hear it every day. I'm talking about the specific things that, like what Rachel Maddow did. That's why I'm going with this. She got a whole list of all of the hundreds of important people who were in the right place doing their job. And he took them out. At least half of them. At least half of the hundreds of people. He fired them because he's biased. He's biased. You understand? That's what power does. So the great equalizer, Mr. Cuomo, Governor Cuomo, let's see if we really going to get this great equalization again. All right, I'm done.